Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Jimbo and Fisher's Advent Calendar. Jimbo presented the first 2 days. Unfortunately, he can't be here as there is an ongoing investigation in relation to his use of Twitter and some of the abusive and offensive tweets he's posted previously. Jimbo, for his part, has apologised and said he's very different to the person who made those tweets back in November 2020. So today's show or programme or video, call it what you like, will focus on the Christmas markets. Now, Christmas markets are very different to the traditional markets that we have in the UK. The old kippers, 2 for a pound, get your fruit and veg, 1 for the price of 2, 1 for the price of 2, come on everybody. However, a lot of the people that you may see selling there are the same people who you might find at traditional Christmas markets as well. And particularly, it's maybe worth pointing out at this moment in time that a lot of people who do sell in the market stalls are local businesses who really would appreciate your trade during this very difficult year. So, for example, actually, if you live in North Sheffield, then there's the market at Fox Valley Shopping Centre in Stocksbridge, which is on Fridays, and then there's a tract market in Chapeltown as well, which is on Saturdays, and there's also traditional market days as well in Chapeltown on Tuesdays and Fridays. It would be great if you're watching these videos, wherever you live, if you get down to your local markets and support the local traders there. You can't just rely on people like me because, let's be honest, I get all my stuff from Amazon. And there's different types of markets as well, moving off from Christmas markets. There's the stock market. A lot of people like purchasing equities, although gentlemen like me prefer bonds. And it's been a difficult year, actually, to be fair, for the stock markets. In March time, where everyone was busy stocking up on toilet roll, I think if you worked as a trader in London doing stocks and shares, you had to sell off a lot of your equities. So it's quite interesting that whilst a lot of people were stocking up for their dumps, all the traders were dumping all of their stocks. So that's the way it went. But I will actually talk a little bit about actual Christmas markets. There's a lot of art and craft things. So, for example, something like this that I've got here. This is a wooden Christmas tree. That is the kind of thing that you would see in some of these Christmas craft markets. I actually made that myself, by the way, and saved myself sort of 15 or 20 quid on buying the overpriced tat that you get at the Christmas markets. Sorry, the high quality, well-made craft items that are sold on the Christmas markets. But I think this tradition of Christmas markets originated from Germany. So it is quite interesting that having spent so long in the UK fighting against the Germans, imposing their traditions on us, it is something that we do tend to readily adopt now at Christmas times. And there's a lot of these in various towns and cities throughout the UK. The great places, you can go there, you can stand out in the freezing cold and drink a pint of sort of fairly low quality beer, to be fair, normally, or you can have some mulled wine. You can stand there and have some spicy German sausage. You can also get food as well. Although if you are eating a German hot dog and you want to share it with your partner, the regulations this year are that you've got to make sure the hot dog that you get is more than 2 metres long. There's also baked goods that are available. So, for example, I wanted some lovely European chocolate chip biscuits last year. Although when I went into the market stall to get it, they had to ask me first, are you happy to accept cookies? So I think on that note, we will leave the video here. Hopefully Jimbo will have edited some nice graphics in and out, and we might have a theme tune to play us out maybe. I might have even got a board around me while I'm speaking, I'm not too sure. But whichever way, either Jimbo or myself will be back tomorrow, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.